Oi everybody, Juliana here. Welcome back to Bake Cook Travel. Today I'll be sharing with you my eating routine in a day while pregnant. I'm in the second trimester and I didn't have any trouble with food, which is great because I love eating. Actually, the only trouble I have with nutrition during my pregnancy is being hungry all the time. Anyways, I'm sorry for the expecting mamas who are having a hard time with food. I still hope to help you with some great ideas and very good recipes. I'll give you a couple of options of each main meal that I make from my regular routine. Every mama has a different routine, so I thought it would be good to share as much as I can from what I do. Eating at home, at work, snack time, and when I exercise, you will see a little bit of everything. When you become pregnant, you're no longer just thinking about what you eat, but also what your baby eats. Today I will show you some simple ingredients that are packed with nutrients that you can find in any fridge and a ton of great ways to include them in your meals through the day. It's not about making an instant transformation, but little steps can make a big difference to the health of you and your baby. So why don't we start with the breakfast? Bom dia! When I'm eating at home and having more time to prepare, I like to start with a great breakfast and make it as nice as I can. I usually make 3 scrambled eggs with some cream, just a little. But you can skip it if you don't want. I love it. I think it makes the eggs nice and creamy. Some salt and black pepper. Cook them over low heat until fully cooked, but it's still soft and creamy. I eat eggs almost every day. Eggs are great protein and they contain more than a dozen vitamins and minerals and lots of amino acids, which is good for both mom and babe. Be careful never to eat undercooked eggs or raw runny eggs. The risk of bacteria Salmonella during pregnancy is very high. And for sure, add some cheese on top. Cheddar cheese is perfect for it and an amazing source of calcium during pregnancy. I usually have my eggs with some corn toast, which is a wheat flour alternative toast. Tasty with a nice crunch. Or whole wheat bread is fine. Try to avoid white bread if possible. Then I add some fresh avocado, which contains key nutrients such as folate and potassium, full of vitamin C and B6, and they are a healthy fat. They help with morning sickness and are also very good for reducing the risk of gestational diabetes. I also like to add some tomatoes, which are a great source of vitamin C and helps the baby develop healthy bones, teeth, and gums. And a little bit of arugula. The dark leafy greens are amazing for pregnancy. They are full of folate acid and vitamins. I do drink coffee, but never more than 200 milligrams per day. It's the amount recommended during pregnancy. Some people stop drinking at all, but doctors and experienced moms have all assured me it's totally fine having the 200 milliliters of coffee a day. So guys, today I'm gonna have my breakfast at work. It's a little noisy here because of the oven and everything, and I'm in the kitchen in the basement where I work. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna have my breakfast 8:30, 8:40. So today's a breakfast at work. I work here in this kitchen. It's very nice. It's a steakhouse. It's gonna be my day for today, my breakfast here and lunch. So that's it. Today I will share with you my day at work, eating and pregnant. When having my breakfast at work, I have the same toast, eggs and avocado. But today I was out of avocado, with some cottage cheese which is rich in protein, calcium, vitamin B12, and phosphorus, all very important during pregnancy. I also add some cheddar cheese on top. So now time for some snack. Okay, I'm gonna have some fruits. Fruits are really good any time in your life, and especially during pregnancy. The berries really help, rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, they're low in sugar, have anti-inflammatory properties, and much more. Make some little containers to go so you always have them easily ready. Also peanut or almond butter. They are really good health fats. I also like to add some bran, which is really good for digestion and washing relief. And during pregnancy, this is something we struggle with a lot. You can easily find them in different shapes in the groceries. They all help not to overburden the digestive system and keep blood sugar stable. I try to eat in 3, 4, and 4 hours. 3 and 3, 4, and 4 hours is a good timing to do. You need to have short meals during pregnancy. It really helps for sickness, morning sickness, and not to feel too full, especially for me now going to 6 months. So you start to feel really full with big meals. You need to have short meals. In between meals, you should always have some snacks. It's better to have more small meals through the day than only a couple big meals after longer periods. Smaller meals help you feel more comfortable, have less sickness, and satisfy those cravings when you find yourself with twice the appetite. Another amazing snack is prunes or dry plums. They are not just so easy to make, but also one of the healthiest food in the world. Prunes have many health benefits, and during pregnancy they are good for you and your baby's growth. Prunes are amazing for keeping a steady digestive cycle, boosting iron, which is important for the baby's development. I love to eat them with some cheese. You can insert a little piece inside. It's so good. And you also getting some extra calcium from the cheese. I don't need to say about water. Now, if you drink before, imagine when you're pregnant. So you need to drink lots of water, like at least 2 liters a day. Okay, so now it's about 4 hours after my snack. I'm gonna have my break and have my lunch. It's the salad I made, the kale salad. And maybe some protein from work. I think they made some salmon today. Usually I prepare an easy salad with a dressing and combine it with any protein and a healthy source of carb. So this recipe is a kale salad. For a healthy carb, I use sweet potatoes cut into rough pieces. 2 large potatoes give me portions for a week. You can use yellow baking potatoes as well. Sweet potato is just a healthy carb option. Bake them in the oven with some garlic powder, pepper to taste, fresh rosemary. At 375 Fahrenheit until nice and roasted, turning them when they need it. When done, add some salt to taste. Add them to a container in the fridge. As I said, the dark green leaves are great during pregnancy. They are loaded with nutrients such as vitamin C, A, calcium, fiber, and a rich dose of iron. All perfect for a growing baby. So for this salad, we are going to wash and chop some kale. I make about 3 portions for a week. 1 portion is a handful. If you can't find them already chopped, peel them first from the stalk and chop them with a knife or a food processor. Dry them using a salad dryer. We also need some carrots, 2 large ones. I just shredded them using a grater. Carrots are very good to prevent muscle cramp during pregnancy. 200 grams of shredded Parmesan cheese. The hard cheeses are safe in pregnancy and a good source of calcium for the baby. Avoid any cheese made of unpasteurized milk. Some dark dried cherries, about 150 grams. And also 150 grams of sliced almonds. I like to roast them at 325 Fahrenheit for about 8 to 10 minutes, until golden brown. Almonds are very rich in minerals, helps regulate blood sugar and blood pressure. For the dressing, we will just use half a cup of coconut cream into a bowl, half a lemon juiced, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper to taste, and whisk some olive oil until it gets all combined. I like to use coconut cream to make it healthiest than mayonnaise. It tastes great and also gives you lots of nutrients. You can keep all of them together in the fridge and use them during the week. These portions are for about 5 to 7 days. As we know, nothing in excess is good, so just check your correct daily portion size with your doctor. Another snack that I always like to make are energy balls. Into a bowl, add 1 cup of almond flour. It contains fiber, which is very good for digestion, and vitamin E, which keeps the skin and hair healthy. Half a cup of oat fiber, very good source of energy. A half a cup of toasted pumpkin seeds. Rich in fiber, pumpkin seeds keep your bowels active during pregnancy. Half a cup of dried dark cherries, 1 3/4 cups of almond butter, maple syrup, honey, or a sweetener of your preference. I like to use 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. They are safe during pregnancy. Make sure the honey is pasteurized. Make some balls and cover with shredded and unsweetened coconut. This one I've created during my pregnancy, which contains some key ingredients. I like to use them for before or after workout. I have a personal trainer who did my online pregnancy program and it's really making me feel great. Exercises are essential during pregnancy. If you've got the green light from your doctor, feel free to get out there. For dinner, I keep my fridge packed with all I need for my superpower balls. So this recipe does have a couple of components, but once you have prepared them, they will be good for eating all week and sometimes longer. So we start always with the beans. I like to use black beans. I'm Brazilian, so we love black beans. Soak them in water the night before to help release some of the toxins and the gases for better digestion. I'm making 500 grams. It's a good amount for more than a week. Beans are a rich source of iron, which you really need to increase your intake during pregnancy. Into a large pot with some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons, cook over medium heat 1 medium white onion until it starts to sweat. Add 4 medium minced garlics. Cook until the garlic also sweats, and add the beans. 2 to 4 bay leaves, black pepper and salt to taste. Cook the beans until you smell a nice fragrance, and add water, covering the beans. Bring it to a boil and then to a simmer. Cook until beans are soft about 40 minutes. Add more water as they need it. Cook the corn and quinoa at the same time. Bring water for corn and quinoa to a boil. Cook some corn, about 3 corns, by boiling water and then adding them for 5 minutes. Cook 1½ cup of quinoa with some salt and olive oil. I usually make 1½ cups for 5 days. If you can store the quinoa and the beans in vacuum-sealed bags, it will last longer. Cut the corn from the kernel using a knife and mix it with some cheddar cheese. Corn is great for pregnancy, since it's a very good source of folic acid. Salt and pepper to taste, and some cilantro. Store all them in containers in the fridge. For the protein, I like to make with some chicken. I will be using my sous vide. Cooking them in a bag with olive oil, rosemary, salt and black pepper to taste. This way you can keep your protein in the fridge in the vacuum-sealed bag, and it will last more than a week, or even freeze it if you're making a lot. I try to eat more white meat. And we can't have medium rare steaks during pregnancy, same reason as for eggs, and I can't handle well-done steaks. If you have time, you can give it a little grill and it will be even better. Cut 4 Romano tomatoes into cubes. One medium red onion, also into cubes. Also store everything in containers. I just cut the avocado right before eating, so the avocado doesn't get oxidized. For the avocado topping salad, add 1 avocado, some of the onions, and tomatoes into a bowl. Season with some lemon juice, salt and pepper to taste, and some olive oil, about 1 teaspoon. And some fresh cilantro. So, using a bowl kind of plate, make a layer of quinoa. Add the beans. Add the protein. Add the corn salad. We will also need some dark green leaves. I like to use arugula and spinach. It's a perfect mix and will give you all those nutrients we've been talking about. And avocado salad. Add a little more protein on top if you want. This is a bowl that you will get addicted to. It's so good and you can have it so many ways. So full of nutrients all together in just one bite. You and your baby won't miss anything with everything in there. And the taste is simply amazing. For my last meal, about 1½ hours before I go to bed, I have some dark cherries. About 10 cherries. I relax and enjoy them. Cherries are a natural source of melatonin and helps sleeping during pregnancy, even for those who are not pregnant. and the taste is simply amazing. So everybody, I hope I could help you with some good ideas and very good information during pregnancy. Just make sure to consult your doctor about any diet or nutrition needs. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, don't forget to leave a comment in the comments below. Make sure to check out our Bake Cook Travel merch. It's amazing food t-shirts just for you. The link is in the description below. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to drop a like here. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe here. On Bake Cook Travel, we always bring the best food adventures and food recipes. If you'd like to see more food recipes, click here. And for more food adventures, click here. See you in the next video.